So here's an easy and effective way to have a year-round food source in your food plot areas, not coming in and in those critical times, cleaning the plate and making it where deer have to go to your neighbor's property to get a good food source. So what we're doing is we're planting the broadside mix. It was designed by Grant Woods. It's got a great combination of soybeans, radishes, wheats, and turnips in it. It's kind of made to hold the deer there. Something's always coming up and always something producing that the deer are going to be able to eat on. What we're going to do here is we've got our Eagleseed food plot right here. We've got a good stand of established soybeans that got a lot of pods on them. These pods are going to come in handy later in the season when there's snow on the ground or there's not a whole lot of food out there. They're going to have all these pods to come back to. There's a lot of protein in those seeds. What we're going to do is we're going to take these, we're going to broadcast it directly over the top of these Eagleseed soybeans. It's got good soil seed contact down low because these are Roundup ready soybeans, and we've eliminated any kind of weed competition that's out there, plus the canopy once these things grew up, made sure nothing grew up below. So you're going to get good soil seed contact. Now the only thing is, without working the soil, you know, normally I like to bury these soybeans that are in this mix pretty good. We aren't going to be able to do that here, but with the moisture that we've got coming up and consistent moisture, some of these soybeans are going to germinate, they're going to grow, they're going to get that really early browse until that frost hits, and that's the same thing that our established soybeans are going to do. So I'm not too worried about that, but we're going to plant this. We've already got deer coming in, but we're going to make sure we keep them all year with this combination.
The Hunting Grounds is brought to you by Everett Chevrolet of Northwest Arkansas and by Bedford Camera and Video, Hook, Line, and Sinker Outdoors, Bowtech, Muddy Outdoors, Wet Ink Design, Gold Tip, Eagleseed, Shaybug Design, Nose Jammer, Luminok, Four Wheel Concepts, Cross Country Camo, Popeyes of Northwest Arkansas, SpyPoint.
So one of the things I absolutely love about doing this show is the chances I have to get to spend time with viewers and supporters of our show. You know, I put out on Facebook saying, hey, I'm looking for my first ever Missouri whitetail. Brian Ahern says, man, I've got a spot for you. Come on up. You can spend time with my family, crash in the house, and we'll take you out to hunt. And I couldn't pass up the opportunity. So Brian and I had gone back and forth on some phone calls on the way up, and he was asking what I wanted for dinner. By the time I got up there, he had steak and shrimp for dinner. Couldn't believe it. I told him he was going to have to roll me to the stand the next morning, but I couldn't wait to get out there and see what came by. It's 4:18. Do I look tired? Because I'm extremely tired. Got over here, got Brian in front of me. We are heading to the gas station or Mickey D's to pick a little bit up, and we're going to head out to hunt. We got a 600-acre area that we're going to be hunting on. It's overran with does. Hopefully I get a whack of doe this morning. Maybe possibly a buck will come by. But we got about a 45-minute drive to get out to the hunting grounds. So let's just look. Well, I'm out southeast of Kansas City, Missouri. We're on an area of about 600 acres. This area was hit with EHD really hard a few years back. Their doe numbers are kind of out of whack, so we're hoping a doe comes by and we're going to whack one of those right away. They've got a lot of nice bucks starting to come back in this area, so hopefully one of those dudes will walk by too. But I'm filming myself this morning. Got the new setup from Buddy. Got a lot of new things I'm experimenting with. You can see here. Cross-country camo, so we'll see how things pan out today. Beautiful weekend, opening weekend of bow season here in Missouri. The wrens might take me over. There's a bunch of wrens flying around, but other than that, I'm just happy to be sitting in a stand for the first time this year. So that morning had a lot of close encounters, just nothing that presented an ethical shot. Went back out there that evening, decided I was going to go all in and trek across the countryside with my backpack, with all the camera gear, my bow, and the climber to the back of this piece of property because I knew it looked like a good spot and hopefully I was going to get a chance at my first ever Missouri whitetail.
I don't know if you can tell, but I am burning up. I ended up having to walk around this entire soybean plot. That's just south of me here. We got a good north wind. I did a mile scouting around this afternoon. I've got a worn out trail across this mud pit here, going up these soybeans. Got a white oak, red oak ridge right back here. They're dropping acorns. I think those deer are going to transition right down in front of me, or they're going to come right behind me. But I'll tell you, I'm burning up, so I'm going to take this nose jammer. They're just wipes. They're going to make sure that the deer can't smell me, because I have worked up quite a sweat. These are really nice, just because not only are they going to de-scent you, but they're actually like moisturizing too. So just go ahead and take them. Wipe yourself all down with them. Oh, I already feel better. And it shouldn't be long. Those deer are going to come to that soybean field this evening. Also got a lot of junk on my arms. I'm climbing up here. And when you sweat, everything sticks to it. So great wipes. This stuff works. Proved it this morning. Hopefully you can prove it again. I get some does coming in here. Nice old big Missouri buck. We'll see what happens.
Can't tell you how blessed I was to get up there and for someone to provide their home for me, the hunting property, and allow me to get out there. I couldn't have been more pumped to get a doe for my first Missouri whitetail, and I tell you, I'm going to go back this season in Missouri, and I'm hopefully going to get my first Missouri buck. But I can promise I'll put the blood, sweat, chiggers, mosquitoes, and the time in. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do us a favor and please share this episode. Tune in next week as we have another semi-live episode coming to you. Until next time, go out of your way to get a youth or a new hunter involved in the outdoors. And as always, have a better than average day.